How's it going, everyone? It's me, Noah, here, and I'm excited to announce the return of Minifig Monday. This is a series that started back in 2020 where each week I would take a look at a custom LEGO minifigure, provide some backstory and close-up shots for that figure, and give you at the end of the video my overall opinion. Now, with the return of this series here in 2021, there'll be some changes to the formatting for this particular season and how I'll be going about looking at the minifigures. To start off with, instead of looking at custom LEGO minifigures this season, we'll be looking at FigBarfs. These are LEGO figures that I have personally made out of LEGO official elements, so no brick arms or third-party elements involved with these minifigures, as well as taking a look on how to assemble them and where you can get those particular parts. Lastly, the other thing I wanted to talk about is the way these seasons are going to be now constructed is 4 episodes per season. I think this will allow me more time to actually focus on each episode, giving multiple minifigures instead of just one, and the quality of those minifigures, making sure that these are top-notch characters that you can also build if you're interested in following the parts instructions that I also provide in these videos. With that being said, I think that basically covers everything. If you like this video and you like the type of content that I'm putting out, I would really appreciate a like as well as a comment down below and subscribing to my YouTube channel. With that all out of the way, we're going to take a look at the very first minifigure for this season. To start off with our first LEGO minifigure, I'm going to go ahead and throw up the parts numbers for Bricklink on screen now. Now, if you're taking these parts numbers, putting them into Bricklink, do not put them anywhere else, like BrickAll, for example. They will not work there. They only work on Bricklink. Now, to start off with, we have the legs right here. So we're going to go ahead and just place that right there. And next to that is going to be the skirt piece right here. Now, when you're putting on the skirt piece, put it on from this end right here. This is just the better end that I have found when putting this on. And I'll show you in a moment why. When you have it on or attached here, you can see this one flops up a little bit more than on this side. And obviously, we want it a little bit more down for the rest of the minifigure. Looks a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and add the torso on top. And one thing that you can notice about this torso is it is actually turned around. So this is actually the front print and this is the back print, but I found that the back print looks a lot better. So I just went with that. And then obviously we have the olive green hands because of the skin tone. We have the next piece here, which is the Inquisitor chest piece right here. This works perfectly color-wise as well. And then the minifigure head. So just place that up on there. And then finally, the hair piece / helmet piece attaches on there. And then if you want to, you can also add the Inquisitor hilt. It's just another fine detail. And then once you have that attached, you have a really cool custom LEGO Star Wars Inquisitor minifigure. The next minifigure we have is a little bit darker than the previous one. We're going to go ahead and start off with the legs right there. And then next to that, we have this here torso. And as you can see, it only has one arm. But what's more interesting about this one is just like the previous one, it is actually turned around. So we're using the back print instead of the front print. This is obviously the front print. We got the back print. This looks a lot better with what we've got here with the legs. I'm going to go ahead and just add that on top. And then as you can see, only has one hand. And the reason for that is because of the hilt. So this hilt uses a really cool new monkey kid piece, as well as some minifigure hands in this hook part. And the hook part is what is actually going to be put here into the saber. So we put that in there like so. And then obviously from the picture later, if you angle it just right, it makes it look like he is holding it with a regular hand, but really he's holding it with the hook. Then we have the minifigure cape. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on top. We're gonna add the mask piece here. This is like a Ninjago cowl piece or some piece from Ninjago minifigure. And then we have the head. So we're gonna put that on. You might just have to move around the mask piece ever so much. And then once you have that attached on there, you can also move the mask so that it is over his mouth. And then finally add the headgear piece or the head piece right here. And then once you have that complete, you have a really cool Sith or Inquisitor minifigure as well. Moving away from the Sith and Inquisitor type minifigures, we have another character that fits in very nicely. We have first off the legs and then the torso. Torso can be a different one. I just used this one because it has this plaque design. It can be any type that you want. And then here are the arms. They are not attached to the torso and they are attached to this 3L bar. And this, once we attach it here actually to the torso, and not actually attach it, more exactly is actually just hover it into the sockets. You can see it just gives this like really cool effect that he's got his arms behind his back. And then we have the minifigure head. So you can put that on. And then the hairpiece right here that I've picked out as well. And then if you angle it just right, you have a officer, captain, whatever type of character, and he's got his arms behind his back. Really cool look for this one. For the final one of the set of 4, we have a bit of a different one, and this one is already utilizing parts from an existing Star Wars minifigure. The only difference with this one right here, this is an actual Star Wars minifigure, but the only difference with this one is this one has a black head, white hips, as well as a regular blaster. This is just a simple modification to an existing Star Wars figure that I just think fits very nicely with the other 3, has like a really cool look for the photo. As we move on to the next set of Star Wars minifigures that I have here, we are going to go ahead and start off once again with the legs and the torso. The difference here with the torso is that we have the yellow skin tone that's underneath some Lego stickers, and so I just put those Lego stickers on to hide that. And the hands are a different skin tone. So putting that on top, then we got the cape right here. And this one's being a little bit difficult, I don't know why, but go ahead and place that onto this Star Wars minifigure. Angle that right. And then we have the head, put that on top, the hairpiece, and then the saber. And I like to add chrome sabers to my Jedi minifigures, and I think these look really nice. And there you go. You got your first LEGO Star Wars Jedi minifigure. Staying on trend with the Star Wars Jedi figures, we're going to go ahead and do another one. So first off, we have the legs right here. Then we have this torso. Difference with the torso, and just like with one of the previous minifigures, is actually backwards. So we have the front print right here and the backwards print right here. And we have a sticker that is hiding some of the yellow skin tone, because we obviously have this skin tone for the character. Put that on top. Once again, add a cape. Hopefully this one won't be as tricky as with the last one. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to the head. So you got the angry and you got the neutral one. We're going to go ahead and do the neutral one. The headgear or hairpiece right here. And then with one of the other figures, we had this like monkey kid piece or hilt added with a minifigure hand. Add that to her hand right so. And there you go. You have your second LEGO Star Wars Jedi minifigure. We're going to move away from some Jedi minifigures now and do some troopers. So start off with these legs right here. And these are attached to some neck brackets, which are attached to these 2 parts right here. If you want to pause it and look at it, there you go. I'm going to add this torso on top of that. I'm going to add this head right here. We're going to do the angry version of the head. We're going to add this hairpiece as well. And then this blaster. You're going to want to have the hand here angled so that it's just right. And there you go. There you got a Old Republic trooper. And what's really cool is obviously if you had the neck bracket underneath the head, it would be a little bit weird, but having it so over the legs allows for like the neck area to be all clean. One last trooper here for the last 4 minifigures. We've got this leg pair right here. We've got this torso as well. And just add on top. You got these sand blue arms and black hands. Then we're gonna add this cape piece right here. Add that like so. This black minifigure head. This helmet right here. And then a blaster to his hand. And I thought this was like a cool design. There's obviously nothing from like canon, but I thought this was like a cool mix of some LEGO Star Wars elements. That about wraps up this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below, leaving this video a like. And if you're really interested in this content, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see the following episodes here of the Minifig Monday series. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of Minifig Monday.